Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Saturday the 7th of November 2020, and this is the weekly analysis for Euro, Cable and the Aussie dollar for the second week of November. And as you see across the board, all the major pairs have recovered from a support level and had a strong bullish week at the expense of the US dollar, which tumbled last week amidst the chaos in the election vote counting for presidential election race. Let's take a look at the US dollar index, the XY, and starting off on the Tuesday, it started to weaken and climb up to retest this resistance zone for falling further throughout the week and broke below the low of recent low of October and right through the support of the 21 pip retracement of this move back up. So we'll see if there's going to be a continuation move to retest the swing low of the end of August, beginning of September, and whether there's any opportunity to pull back first. It could pull back first before it attempts to dip, but we'll see whether this support zone could hold. If not, then there's needs to be a major buying from the support level here. All right, let's move on to take a look at the Euro. Last week, the Euro didn't have any major news. This week, there's also very light with the German ZEW economic sentiment on Tuesday. But as a mirror to the DXY, this is the opposite move where it found support and climb up to break through the 62 pip retracement level. A very strong move to break through the resistance, and it could attempt to carry on to test the 119 level, and we'll see if it's able to push through even further to 120, but it needs to contend with this 786 retracement level first. Let me flip this fib over so that you can see the actual retracement levels. So that's the 78.6 pip retracement. All right. Now let's move on to the cable, and likewise finding support from the 21 pip retracement level, and also there's a weekly S1 pivot level, and climb up until the wild day on the vote counting day, wild swing, but then eventually Thursday it managed to push up because of the Bank of England's news of additional bond buying that helped to push the cable further up, and before pausing on Friday with a spinning top, a small spinning top, almost a doji. So it needs to find support at this zone where it used to be resistance at the 131, and then attempt to test the 132. That's going to be a interim resistance zone. Not sure if it's able to break through any further for next week, and because the EU and UK trade deal talks are still stagnant with no breakthrough. Otherwise, it would easily be able to break through higher to the 78.6 FIB extension, FIB retracement area. All right, so we'll see how the US dollar behaves as well for next week. This coming week, there's also some jobs report and the main key indicator for the economy with a GDP figure on Thursday. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. And Aussie dollar had a strong move on Tuesday after the RBA rate announcement, where they did cut rates as expected from 0.25 to 0.1%. And after an initial dip lower, it rallied to climb up to the 38 FIB retracement level after finding support right at the beginning of the week from the 70 zone, and broke through 72 through on Thursday, and paused right at the weekly R3 pivot level now. So we'll see if there's this bullish move will continue this week and climb up to the 78.6 FIB retracement around the 73.26 area. And this week there's no major news from the economy, so it will depend on US dollar as well. If there's any critical news on the US elections results, there's only CPI and PPI data from US, but the key one will be the election results and whether there's any stabilization in the market. Alright, so do check out my other videos on spot gold and dollar yen, and have a safe week and a good trading week as well, and cheers for now.